Okay, this is the second installment in the Lee Gerstmann vlog, Botheringly Honest. This one I'm going to talk about a subject that I think is kind of sexy on women, and that's tucked in shirts, or tucked in sweatshirts, or tucked in sweaters, tucked in cardigans, whatever. Now, I like to wear my shirts tucked in, but that's not necessarily because I want to look good for myself, even though I don't mind looking good for myself, but I'm doing it because I also want to look good for women. Because I think that, a tucked in shirt looks nice. And so it's not a matter of attracting all women because some women don't like that look, but it's a matter of attracting the women who do, or attracting the women who also like to wear their shirts tucked in, not necessarily for themselves, but for men. So that's the thing, you have to kind of be in gear with who you want to attract and who you want to be attracted to you, and not just be, trying to attract someone who you don't like and who wouldn't like you. And that's one thing that bothers me, since this is Botheringly Honest. A lot of people like to compromise what they think or what they look like in order to kind of go with the flow, in order to just sort of say, okay, maybe if I can't have the kind of person who I want as either a boyfriend or girlfriend, I'll try for someone else, someone who may not be as compatible. And there are some family members of mine who have done that, who have, they've been kind of successful as far as finding someone, but there's a lot of problems because there's, in some ways, kind of not that big attraction going on. And I would prefer to be with someone who I'm attracted to. And so it's really quite specific that some of my family members, or pretty much most all of them, never wear a tucked in shirt, except for maybe a couple of the men, and they're like over 400 pounds. So at least they have some sense of trying to look good, but all the women, my cousins, my mom, my whoever, they just don't. And that's not saying that I care, but it's just an indication of they like to look like kind of sloppy, and their whole family life has been kind of sloppy, and they, have eaten bad foods, and they're just kind of, depressed all the time. I don't want to live like that. I'm not saying that clothes make for someone's happiness. What I am saying is, if you have some sort of idea of how you want to look, and if for some reason part of that is sort of an upscale look, like wearing your shirt tucked in, then maybe that might be more of an indication of someone who does have an idea of a sense of self-esteem and how they would look nice. So even though I am attracted to women, some women, regardless of what they wear, I would say that I am attracted to women who do like to wear their shirts tucked in. And what bothers me is when they don't see that I like it, not necessarily as a perverted thing, but just as, some people, some guys like nightgowns, some people like, boots. Everyone likes something different, so that's just what I like. So, hey, that's what bothers me, is when people think it's too much of a big deal. So get over it, and hey, if you like me, then why not wear your shirt tucked in at least once in a while, okay? This has been Botheringly Honest, Vlog Part 2. Cheers.